Today's morning coffee vinyl side. Isabel Bigley and Stephen Douglas. Isabel Bigley and Stephen Douglas sing Rodgers and Hammerstein, 1958. This 1958 UK pressing is a showcase for two veteran Broadway performers who also starred in the London productions of some of the Broadway shows featured herein, and serves as a survey of some of Rodgers and Hammerstein's most beloved songs from their most beloved musicals. And in truth, it's pretty dreary. Though there are a couple of songs here that are familiar, like Oh, What a Beautiful Morning and Some Enchanted Evening, most of them have now disappeared from the cultural conversation, with the original show titles serving as empty hulks, ghost ships reminding of their once bountiful cargo. Now, some of the reasons for this are aesthetic. These tracks are from 1958, and they reflect the performance aesthetic on Broadway at the time, something way more conservative and reserved. You could almost call it opera light, as the style is very straight, and the pieces feel like they were conducted by a classical conductor working from the symphonic or orchestral tradition. The songs I know and am more familiar with, I know from their later renditions and interpretations. It's hard to hear them as part of the same tradition here, let alone knowing they're the same song in that context. These two vocalists have nothing to offer these songs beyond being lyrical delivery automatons, and I have no idea what the market for this kind of album was at the time. Bland doesn't begin to describe it. Now the weekend flew by. I got nothing done of any real consequence, despite having so many plans. It's mornings like this that I question the whole morning coffee vinyl side project. But I guess that's part of why I do this. It's as much a journey into self than it is into music. Had I pulled another album instead of this one, my whole day might unfold a little differently. There's a lesson there. I'm also still thinking about yesterday's album in spin, still thinking about some of the doors it opened. I'm actively trying to figure out and gather more information about my great-grandfather. So many of my family's mysteries center around him.